You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at futures movement from yesterday. At the close for Thursday session, corn was 3 3/4 to 4.5 cents higher. Red December prices were 4.5 to 5.05 and a half higher. Wheat front month added another double digits to several contract months Thursday. Kansas City wheat prices into the session 10 3/4 to 14 cents higher. Cotton futures ended the Thursday session with triple-digit gains of 113 to 159. At the close, December was 13 above the week start price, having fully erased Monday's collapse. Front-month soy futures were higher Thursday, though gains were limited to 2 1/4 cents. Soy meal gave back $1.30 to $1.70 on the same day. Lean hog futures ended the Thursday round of trade with a triple-digit gain, led by a $3.12 recovery in December. Live cattle futures were firm for October and December, closing 7 cents of unchanged. The 2022 contracts extended their gains, closing 35 to 42 in the black. Neighbor, there's your futures moves. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, how did the cattle sale go?
We had a good day today, Larry. We had 592 head. The Packer cows and the thinner cows, they want to take another $3 or $4 off of them. The Packer bulls were steady, and the good big cows were steady. The calf and yearling market was awful tough this week. They were sure trying to back them up anywhere from $4 to $8, depending on how they were. And those plainer cattle, they were trying to back them up 10. Guys are kind of sitting tight and sitting full right now, needing some rain. The number one choice steers are $1.25 to $1.50. Lightweights are $1.60 to $1.80. Number one choice heifers were $1 to $1.30. Lightweights were $1.35 to $1.60. Crossbred steers were $1.20 to $1.50. And the lightweights were $1.45 to $1.70. Crossbred heifers, $95 to $1.15. Lightweights were $1.20 to $1.50. Stocker cows, $75 to $90. Good Packer bulls, $85 to $94. Breaker cows were $67 to $75. The cutters and cannons were $50 to $60. And them Shelly cows were $30 to $40. Good cow calf pairs, $11 to $1,400. The plainer pairs were $750 to $950. And the good bred cows, $700 to $1,050. So overall, still a good market, and glad it cooled off a little bit.
That's good. If folks want to talk to you for next week's sale, sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle on Thursday, how they get a hold of you, Klein?
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves for yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout, 104.29 in the afternoon, down 236. Estimated federal slaughter for hogs, 1.869 million head through Thursday. That compares to 1.882 million last week, 1.921 million head during the same week last year. Wholesale boxes, 223 lower on the choice at 305.60, 51 weaker on the select at 274.29. Estimated slaughter for the week, 477,000 head. That was up 2,000 head from last week, 6,000 head behind the same week last year. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how did the cattle sale turn out?
Went okay. Numbers are still good. A lot of cattle moving this time of year. 1,260 head was today's total. Calf market was lower, like we expected it, calling those calves and yearlings another $5 to $7 lower. Fairly limited demand on those lesser quality offerings. Slaughtered cows, they were also on the lower side, mostly $1 to $3 lower. Most of that decline coming on the thinner flesh cows. The good heavy cows still selling in good demand, and the good heavy slaughter bulls were selling about steady. Bred cows and pairs, they sold fully steady, continued strong demand, especially for those young medium bred to heavy bred cows. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds from 125 all the way up to a high of 165, mostly 130 to 145. 600 to 800 pound steers from 110 up to a high of 145, mostly 120 to 130. Better quality heifers, 400 to 600 pounds from 115 to 145, mostly 120 to 130. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding bulls from 75 to 89. Still had some of the very highest yielding slaughter bulls from 90 all the way up to a high of 98. Slaughtered cows, average to high yielding from 50 to 64. Some of the highest yielding slaughter cows from 65 to a high of 73, and thinner or lower yielding type cows from 33 to 47. Bred cows and heavy bred 2-year-olds, at least medium to heavy bred, young to good solid mouth cows anywhere from 800 to a high of 1350, and cow calf pairs just had a few small packages of those pairs anywhere from $900 to $1,300 a pair.
Now y'all got some specials coming up cow wise.
First Thursday in October, I believe it'll be on the 7th. Feeder calf sale the following week. Be a lot of cattle moving between now and Thanksgiving. Next week, I expect more of the same. You know, the sheep numbers, we almost made 5,000. I look for that many or more next Tuesday, and probably another good run of cattle next Thursday.
Jody, tell everybody how to get a hold of y'all.
You bet. Any of us there at the office, 325-653-3371, or catch me on the mobile at 234-7895.
We're on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I need to weigh a bunch of pigs, and I understand that you've got some deals going on hog scales.
Yes, sir, we sure do, Larry. We're having a fire sale on 58 SX hog scales from W.W. Paul. They are going to come with the beam and poise and 2 bifold doors. Really easy to work. They're running $1,750 right now, Larry.
That's a great deal. Tell us the brand again.
They're made by W.W. Paul.
Tell us how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
We've been with Stephen from D&D. Go to ddtexasoutfitters.com for more information. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction Camera. It's about 6:15, thereabouts on Thursday evening, looking toward a successful sale on Friday. Kenny, what do you see in the alleyway?
Well, it's a little bit slower than I thought. We got about 1,100 right now. Thinking we're probably going to have 1,600, something like that. Talked around to a few people this week, and some of them still in the fields, and some of them have heard account about this market, so they're gonna gamble a little while, I think. And
right.
But got some good calves, got a few stocker cows scattered through it. Drags of some bred cows that are pretty decent that we're gonna age up, and a few pairs same way. So quality of the calves looks pretty good. We hope to see everybody out here with us tomorrow.
At Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron, they sell them over Friday. Kenny, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Just catch us Monday through Wednesday from about 9:30 or 10 till about 3 at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook. And we hope everybody has a great weekend.
We will, and then we'll catch you bright and early Monday morning. Thank you, Kenny.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We had a sale in San Saba. Ken, how did it turn out?
You will, Larry, end up having a good run today, right at 1,700 head of cattle, a little more than I anticipated. I thought overall the calf market was softer overall just due to the lack of rain throughout all Texas and Oklahoma for the wheat grazing. And also we've seen those warmer days like we talked about, cooler nights, and this is definitely having an effect on health on lots of these cattle at this point in time. I thought overall the stocker steers, they were probably $5 lower. I thought the stocker heifers were right at $3 lower. Getting the bigger feeder cattle, they were probably $2 lower, and the feeder heifers were right at $3 lower. The really fleshy steers and heifers and also bull calves, I thought they were over selling $5 to $7. Those are some of the cattle that those real fleshy ones and some of these bull calves are stress on them with this kind of weather. They start getting a little sick and have some problems and issues with those. So I thought packer cows were probably 1 to 2 lower. Packer bulls were steady. I thought pairs and bred cows were steady and very, very good demand today, Larry.
Good. What's the special looking like?
Looking very good. We got over, probably have over around 2,300. We got about 200 some odd pair, I think, coming, about 1,000 bred cows, about 800 something bred heifers, about 300 some open heifers, Larry. Got a good run. Quality is, I think, in the top end, very good. We'll have a running order up on Friday evening, probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere that on our website. So give us a call if y'all would like to visit with us at 325-372-5159. And for all the updated information on the cattle that will be here and a running order we posted, it will be on JordanCattle.com. It also will be live on the internet like we discussed before on Saturday starting at 10 o'clock, Larry.
All right, we'll talk to you Sunday night in regards to Mason's Monday sale. Y'all have a great weekend, good sale, and we'll talk to you then.
Thank you, Larry.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, what kind of bulls you have to offer folks this week?
Oh, Larry, we got some of them pretty nice older Angus bulls here and a few older Charolais bulls. We've got some young Charolais bulls on the road and 2 red Angus bulls coming and some young Hereford bulls a little bit on the green side on the Herefords. They need a little bit of feeding. It's kind of got a little dry where they was at, but makes them a little tougher. But we do have a pretty good variety on hand. If somebody needs one, it's getting that fall thinking time, We'll have the mother bulls in here the next day or so, so we're going to have a good inventory on hand.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need a bull.
They can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
Leroy, we appreciate you. Y'all have a good weekend.
Yes, sir. You too, Larry. Have a good weekend.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how did our regular Wednesday sale turn out?
We had a good turnout yesterday. Had over 900 head for 137 consigners, 41 buyers on a little lower cow market and calf market. We had over 100 cows and bulls yesterday. Slaughter cows 30 to 69, slaughter bulls 65 to 91, stocker cows 550 to 1050. On the pairs 800 to 1250. On the calf side, on the steers, 2 to 3 weight steers brought 150 to $2, 3 to 4 weight steers 150 to $2, 4 to 5 weights 145 to 185, 5 to 6 weights 135 to 157, 6 to 7 weights 125 to 143, 7 to 8 weight steers 124 to 130. On the heifer side, 2 to 3 weights 140 to 175. The 3 to 4 weight heifers 130 to $2. 4 to 5 weight heifers 127 to 195. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought 130 to 185. 6 to 7 weights 125 to 147, and the 7 to 8 weight heifers 115 to 127. Overall, it was a good day. This time of year, you start to get a few cattle that are kind of on the inferior side, and that tends to make your market look a little bit softer. But the good calves are still selling really good there.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you if they need to bring some cattle to you next week.
My number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're at Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Carl.
Yes, sir, Larry.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that will come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade. They're at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Josh Tilkey. Josh, how did the sale go this last Saturday?
Last Saturday up on the hill at Karn City, we had 5 1/4 cattle. Market might have been a tick off on the lighter calves. Still plenty of demand for those bigger end of those cattle.
Let's walk the pins.
Good steers, 2 to 3 weight, 175 to 215. 3 to 4s, 170 to 210. 4 to 5 weight men, $155 to 205. 5 to 6s, $138 to 165. 6 to 7, 135 to 150. Heifer mates 2 to 3, 155 to 185. 3 to 4s, 145 to 165. 4 to 5 weight gals, 135 to 168. 5 to 6 is 135 to 160. Older bull yearlings, $1.18 to 128. Old heifer yearlings, $1.12 to 122. Bred cows, 9 1/4 to 1,300. Parish cattle, 1,200 to 1,450. Packer cows, number 1 grade, 60 to 72 cents. Number 2 yielding 45 to 53. And the bulls, 83 to 92. We did see a little push in the sheep and goat market. We had 265 of those. Big emphasis on stocker nannies, older kids as far as 60 to 80 pounds, and nice shooter rams bringing anywhere from 350 to 450.
What you got under the barn for this week?
So far, all yearling, probably 10 to 12 loads booked for tomorrow. We're going to get those goosenecks rolling earlier while it's cool and get the cattle on feed and water and keep them in good shape for the buyers come Saturday morning. We're expecting somewhere between 450 and 650 on the yearling side and maybe 80 to 90 cows.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Josh.
If you can use any of our services, call us here at the barn at 830-780-3382 or on the cell phone 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in September, D's plus 85, 10.97. Yellow corn, September, D's plus 85, 6.14. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in September, D's plus 70, 7.90. And Houston beans, September, October delivery, November less 20, 12.64 and 1/4. Texas cotton, 822 bale at East Texas, Oklahoma, 89.96 to 93.06. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Good day to you.